Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome back to Blue Plays Thymesia. I'm actually really liking this game. So my early impressions were, okay, this is fine. I didn't play the demo, so I don't know how much different the full game is compared to the demo. But at first, it was fine. It wasn't anything special, but it wasn't bad. And now I'm actually really enjoying it. Even enjoying reading the little bits of lore and story. Learning that we, the player character, Corvus, was actually a bit of an experiment, as was, I believe, the Hanged Mother, that giant bat that we fought and defeated first try, mind you, in the last episode. Yeah, and the plague weapon system is really interesting. I really like it, especially once you start to upgrade them and you unlock the extended effects. Yeah, a lot of nuanced gameplay if you kind of plan around certain plague weapons, which is pretty cool. But anyway, we have some memory fragments to spend. We also have this over here, which is Hermes, and it's a story piece. Hermes Answer Research Notebook. This item is a product of alchemy. Only those with sufficient understanding can interpret its meaning. Once again, I believe that's going to be emerald, because everything is emerald. Ice to me, you don't have anything. Oh, never mind. Maybe you do have something. And I can show her the Hanged Queen's fused core. But first, let's ask about the research notebook. That's the device I helped teacher develop. Its function is to spread pure blood over a wide area to protect the people of the kingdom from the plague. This game obviously borrows from some From Software games, Sekiro being a huge influence, obviously, but Bloodborne definitely has its, grasp on this. And you would think that people would have learned from the usage of blood in order to protect and heal from the Yarnamites. While the structure itself is important, the formula that is placed within is what matters most, and that's what I need you to find. And then we have the Hanged Queen's fused core. I have never seen a core like this. Pure blood and vile blood fused together. I think they said when you mix pure blood and vile blood, it actually caused the creature or the subject to grow exponentially. In a normal experiment, no one would purposefully cause the subject to mutate, but perhaps this will result in a completely different formula. As for what the actual effects will be, I will have to conduct further research. Now, the Hanged Queen, they specifically mention Queen. We know that Icemy here is the youngest daughter of the King of Hermes. Is it possible that the Hanged Queen is actually her mother? That seems maybe a bit far-fetched, but I suppose anything is possible. Let's take a look at how much we can level up, just a single point. I'm going to actually put it into Vitality, not because I want the health necessarily, but because 10 seems to be the first breakpoint in your stats to start unlocking some other key attributes of the Plagued weapon. So we'll have to see what that can help us with. And unlock Talent. What do we have? Increase the amount of energy restored when hitting enemies with saber attacks. I mean, that would allow me to use Plague weapons frequently. Okay, after the slash attack, Corvus's saber attacks will start from the third combo, increase the damage of saber attack and slash. Let's do that. Let's do the dodge and slash. I'll try to remember to use that a bit more. And ooh, what did we unlock? Bloodstorm. Turn plague energy into health. Oh, so that's what the Blood Queen was, or the Hanged Queen was doing. So she was actually healing using plague energy. Now, what is... I guess plague energy is the energy I've been using to summon plague weapons. That makes sense. I mean, they're called plague weapons. So that energy isn't just energy, it's plague energy. Restore 200 health. Okay, so that's cool and all. It is. However, seems... I mean, I have a lot of healing. Maybe healing becomes even more necessary. Now, let's find one that has Vitality as one of the extra attributes. All right, gain 1 stack of defensive buff when blocking successfully. So that's the shield. The shield could be fun because I got the extended action. So let's go ahead. Let's equip that. Replace the whip. I want to get the bow. What else? The hammer. Okay. Reduce damage by 50% when casting. That's really, really useful, actually. No extended action on that one. But I love my hammer. Yeah. So between the basic action and the new attribute with Vitality... That's a 75% damage reduction when I'm casting. That's kind of big. Here's another one. Reduce damage intake by 25%. And Vitality takes a whopping 20. Yeah, let's do the hammer. So we'll do the hammer and the shield. Potions, how many of these do I have now? I have... Oh, just one. I only have a single one. But I could bump this up. Oh, that's so low. I think maybe once I upgrade that, it'll be good. But for now, I don't think it's a good idea. All right. Now, before we recall and see what our new options are, let's... I think I did this at the end of the last episode, didn't I? I actually ran around and looked to make sure there's nothing else. I think so. Now, real quick, though, how many memories? 31. That's 3,100, and that's just 800. So, no, that wouldn't be enough. So, let's see. As far as story beats go, Mysterious Crystal, Odor's Core, Transformation Experiment, Hang Queens, and the Research Notebook. Okay. I was looking at the collection, and I think we briefly looked at this last time. So, out of the collections, I have 6 out of 22. Story is 48 out of 94. 0 out of 8 for the collections, then 9 out of 12 for the ingredients. I really... Okay, so these are actually recipes. Oh. Okay. Never mind. So maybe I don't have to decipher it from reading the different notes I'm picking up, but maybe I'll actually collect full recipes at some point. All right, continue to recall. So we only have one subquest here, or I can go to Hermes Foremost. I do want to do the subquest. So this is find the key to the underground laboratory, or laboratory, if you will. The royal garden is located in the center of the Hermes Kingdom and was built by the first king. It houses rare plants from all over the continent, thus has always been popular among the nobles. Oh, it's the same one. I wish I would remember that. All right, let's go back. This, however, I think is new. The garden is home to the Institute of Alchemical Studies, housed in Hermes Greenhouse. It was hand-built by the first alchemist Emerald. Oh, she's the first, okay. And stores experimental equipment and top-secret research. As such, it's no surprise that it is the most heavily guarded place in the kingdom. Oh, wow. So I'm actually starting behind the Hang Queen's ring. Oh, no. This isn't behind. This is the Hang Queen. Never mind. Never mind. I thought that... Oh, I'm glad I came in here, though. Lavender. Did we have lavender before? Yes. Yes, we did. Okay. All right, let's dash, dash. Let's definitely try to use plague weapons a bit more now that my energy should be coming in fast and furious. All right, found the bacon. Now, if these things start spawning, we know what to do. Oh, careful now. Ready? All right, I tried to use it effectively, did not. I'm just not playing well at all. Watch it. Remember, Blue, you can actually deflect. I want to try this again. Hey, hey, hey. Oh! Watch it, watch it, watch it. Back up. I'm really desperately trying not to heal, and this is terrible. Watch it. Okay, got a little bit of health back there. Camera time. Alright, good. Got some health back. Oh, you. Oh boy. What do we get? Shield skill shard. That was just messy as all get out. So I think I'm using the extended effect of the shield correctly, right? It's pressing X again right after the shield bash lands, I think. Okay, item right there. That just loops back around. Okay, letter of complaint. The noises and tremors emanating from experiment number 1 underground are already seriously disturbing the above ground research. Before continuing research, we must consider if we are genuinely capable of controlling possible future developments. So that's where we're heading, is the underground laboratory. And apparently they're worried about controlling whatever it is that's down there. So that's all well and good. Oh. Okay, what do you got? That was pretty much perfect. Good. Get some health back. Thank you much. Do I want to go this? Oh. Oh my. Sometimes they hit so hard. Alright, let's go ahead and get the pike from him. Why not? Although I still need the health. That's alright. That is okay. Take it. This feels like it's where I am supposed to be going. So let's actually back up. Let's go to those other enemies, see if there's anything over there. I don't want to dash everywhere just because I kind of hate when speedrunners are just all about the dash. Alright, let's bring him in with the feather. Come on now. Oh. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Keep going. Let's go right through it. Oh, is that one of those ghostly apples? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm assuming that's not emerald. Right? No, it's not. Alright. But that's an alchemy enhancer. At least it has been so far. Okay. I might have to pop a heal here just to be safe. I think I will. And let's run up with the hammer. Back up, back up, back up. Okay. Okay. Oh, the triple, really? All right, let's tag. I'm gonna heal. And hammer. Good. Okay, good. Watch it, watch it, back up, back up. All right, let's get the hammer. Oh, get up, hammer. Feather. And hammer. Good. Oh, 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 no, 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 please. Oh, wow, that's a powerful hit. That hurt. All right, fine. Let's try that again. I really should have been focusing on the ad there. Okay, watch it. There we go, kill you. Finish you nice and quick. There we go. The shield ones are kind of tough to deal with. I wish I had some sort of shield break. Okay. Getting my chops back though. Ooh. Yeah, the hammer against the wraiths definitely seems to be quite... Oh. You come here. Health back, energy back, beautiful. Oh! Oh, what? I'm not sure why I didn't get that one deflection. It felt right. Okay, we'll ignore you. Hopefully. Okay, there's more. At least one more. Okay, this is good. Oh, no. Good. God, that's so fast. Okay. Actually got a deflection. I think that might be my first. Oh, I forgot about that though. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, wow. Good deflections. Yes, yes, yes. All right, just finish. Oh, stop it with the combo. There we go. All right, alchemy enhancer. Oh, and the key to greenhouse, second floor. I wonder if I needed that. Research notebook number 4. Organisms that have been injected with vile blood will undergo uncontrollable transformations, ranging from localized mutation to loss of cognition. These organisms must be handled with extreme care. Once packed into a box, they should be handed over to the knights for disposal. Once packed into a box, they said. Great. Watch it. Hammer time. Oh, that's a few. All right. Back up. Try to get some energy back, and then I can just use the hammer. Oh. Back up. Oh, that's not enough. Oh, that was good. Still not enough. Oh, watch it. Okay, just heal. No need to get fancy here. But now it's time for a hammer. Good. Is that a double execution? Can you line those up? I don't know if you can, but that seemed like I just did. That'd be pretty cool. It's possible I needed to get that key, and if I just kept going, I would have come across a door that wouldn't open. All right, giant tree experiment records number 1. The data indicates that the forest residents have a superhuman resistance to the plague. After much experimentation, we have concluded that there's nothing different in their bodily makeup. Rather, we've discovered that the giant trees with which they live have the ability to absorb and decompose the plague. Trees are, pretty incredible. Wow, beacon already. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm gonna rest. I don't think I have any reason to backtrack. Oh, plague weapon. Got enough for the blood blade. I still can't bring myself to use that very well. All right. Oh, that's the key to the underground laboratory, huh? Take that safe, thank you. And go ahead and sit down for me. Okay, the dash move needs to be used more. The dash move is very good. Terrible. Awful timing. Awful timing on that deflect. Did you... Sound like you dropped something. No? Just crystal shattering? Alright, you come here. Oh, what do you got? That was so bad in so many ways. Hammer time. Jiminy. Oh, yep, can't block that. Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Heal. Oh, he just... I can only assume that that's a bug. I don't know why I'm not even attempting to deflect this. Oh, he's just back at full. All right, let's go for some deflections. I guess maybe that's why? Because he's so fast? Oh, no, can't block that. Quick, hammer, 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 take him down. Move. Okay, you need to heal again. You almost got him. Take him down. Come on. There it is. Oh my word. Please give me an alchemy. Okay, I think I got an enhancer for that. Wow, yeah, that was brutal. My word, I might have to go and rest just to get my potions back. That was a whole lot wasted. Another letter of complaint. I can't stand it any longer. After countless tests, I finally joined the Institute of Alchemical Studies, but every day, all I ever do day to day is basic blood separation. Anyone could do this. Yeah, centrifuge, it's easy. Even the hopeless. What I would like to do is participate in the applied experiments. Is that really what you want? Doesn't seem like a good use of your time or life. Okay, I think that's the key that I just got. There we go. There's a deflection. Maybe I should be putting points into increasing the drop rate so I can get more skill shards. You, come here. Or, alternatively, stay where you are. That guy looks scary up there. I have a feeling he's a tough one. Are you gonna ever actually attack? No? That's fine. That works for me. So... is it a pike? I feel like I can deal with a pike. Or is it a greatsword? It's a greatsword. Oh, back up. Hammer time. Come on in. Nope. Back up. Oh, that's a big hit. Hit him with a feather. Back up. And let's heal. Watch it. Back up. Hit him with a feather. Okay, good, good, good. Hammer time. Yes. Oh, I went right into it instead of to the side. Get up. Feather. I gotta remember I can actually, interrupt those criticals. Watch it. Nope. Get feather. Claw. Hammer. Oh. Claw. Watch it. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab it. Why not? Finish him off with... that wasn't too bad. Alchemy enhancer. Thank you for that. Were you guarding anything or just an alchemy enhancer? That's fine. That's worth it. Okay, so I think I did have to go and kill... what? Oh. There is glass there. It might not be easy to see, but there is glass. So I do think that I had to kill that one wraith in order to move up. Speaking of... Oh, no. Oh, man. Feather. Heal. Hammer. I always miss that. Okay, back up. Hammer, walk into it, please. Yes. Yes, finally caught that rebound one. Good. Learning them a little bit. Another alchemy enhancer. Every single one gives you one. That's actually very, very good to know. Vile blood experiments records 1. After numerous experiments, we can conclude that different bodily constitutions exhibit different levels of tolerance towards vile blood. And variations also occur across species. The following is the amount of vile blood per unit body weight that various organisms can withstand. Humans, I would actually very much have liked to have read that. No healing left. Really hoping I don't have another apparition. There we go. Get that health back. Energy nice and high. Oh, underground shift complaints. They're just a dime a dozen, these. I've said it so many times, stop sending novice researchers underground. I know that looking after the queen isn't great work, but after the last accident, upstairs is keeping a closer eye on events down here. If something like that happens again, we'll probably all be sent off to the Sea of Fools to live with those bumbling circus folk. Ooh, Slam and Odor and his circus friends. What now? Oh no, there's an archer. Oh, that's kind of a problem. I might actually rush the archer. Ow, wow! Yeah, let's go rush the archer. I'm guessing that's the key right there. Nope. Quickly. Yeah, I figured he was coming. Hammer time. Just take him down, that's fine. Back up. No. Finish. Key to the library elevator and the key to the greenhouse elevator. What? I didn't get the key to the underground. Right. Okay. So that's the upstairs. What other elevator? What was there another elevator? Was it? Because this wasn't. This is the underground. Whoops. Okay. So where was there another elevator? The greenhouse elevator. Oh crud! I'm gonna have to run around aimlessly. I don't even remember seeing another elevator. It could be that it was very, back at the very beginning. Okay, that just to confirm, that just brings me up, right? Yes. This is definitely the library. That makes sense. So then it would make sense that the greenhouse... I mean, this kind of looks like the greenhouse, doesn't it? Where I just fought this big guy. But there's no elevator here. Well, yeah, let's backtrack. Unfortunately, let's backtrack. Where? I mean, this whole thing looks like a greenhouse. And I mean, I should rest. I absolutely... I mean, that's what I just came down, right? Yes, okay. Just had to be sure. Yeah, it doesn't open. Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna have to rest. We can even level up, why not? We'll do strength. Talent. Yeah, let's bring the energized weapons up. Okay. I do like those. I do like the twin swords. Bloodblade. Not really sold on. Not really using the shield though. How about... Let's actually use the twin swords. Why not? The hammer is just, to me, such a mainstay. It's so good. At least I don't have any more wraiths to deal with. Wait, that's... I'm just gonna run past stuff. I don't recall. I mean, this to me... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is the library. So the previous one... Yeah, the previous one was actually the greenhouse elevator. This one would be the library. That makes sense. There's a lot of books. But where's the... Excuse me? Where's the elevator? You had a lot of stuff chasing me. Not here. Oh, right there. Hey, okay. I like it. Okay, so what are we gonna deal with here? Let's tell you what. Knock you down. And then... That was mostly effective. Not super effective, just because I did take some unnecessary damage there. No one's dropping skill shards. Alright, maybe same thing here. Oh, what? I'm missing all of them. Oh, the triple. Always with the triple. Oh, look at that. Got it all. No. I don't need you to have help. And twin swords again. No, get up there, get up. Nope, stop it. You're gonna die if you don't actually play this safe. Oh, that was frustrating. Okay. There we go, finally. Should have had that. I should have had it. Experience Research Notebook number 3. Recently, Emerald has been holding private discussions in her laboratory with mysterious visitors. She says it is to shatter alchemy, to achieve perfect harmony. Why would Emerald wish to destroy all that she has created? Ooh, maybe because she sees the potential for evil? Notebook number 2. After Emerald finished teaching us the fundamentals of alchemy, she buried herself in her own research. She seems to be collaborating with everyone in the kingdom. And it seems like everything is recorded in that little notebook of hers. Ooh, a notebook. Alright, anything directly below me? Is there fall damage? I guess I'm about to find out. Nope. Here's another one. Pure Blood Experiment Records number 1. If anyone from the dev team is watching this, we love lore, we love story, we love to read descriptions to learn more about the world in which we're exploring. This is overkill, and someone's about to get me. Even though most researchers believe that pure blood is not worth studying, increasing the longevity of its effects, as well as determining the suitable dosage for different people, is nevertheless an area of expertise. After all, pure blood doesn't appear out of thin air. Any amount of pure blood will require the production of an equal amount of vile blood. Oh, okay, so it is kind of two sides of the same coin. Can't have one without the other. Why is this a thing? All right. Hammer. Nope. Oh, right. Don't forget that follow-up. Let's heal. Oh, jeez. Okay, twin sword time. No, almost had it, almost had it. Why? Twin sword. Back up, back up. Okay. Feather. We'll just kind of feather. There we go. Feather. Watch it. Back up. Come on, twin sword. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez. Come on. Nope. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. And no beacon. I'm not even close to a beacon because I didn't rest it. Okay, let's go wrap this up. What a bummer. I'm getting decent with those apparitions, but I'm not getting decent at those apparitions when I have a friend. Alright, let's just double dash our way. Hey, I'll only have to deal with the one. The other one's dead, and they don't respawn. That's good. Ah, blimey, as they say. I assume. I'm having fun with this game. I know that I said that at the beginning, but after that death, I feel like I need to emphasize yet again. I like this game. Okay, so do have you. I wonder if I can pull that other kind of elite to me before. I think nope, I can't. Although maybe I can not get him involved at all. If I can pull the apparition this way. Yeah, I think, okay. Nope. Okay, let's just go for some deflections. Good, hammer. Good. Good. Yep, I'm learning those, finally, those combos. There we go. That was a good apparition fight. Hey, and there's the key. All right. Fall down, thank you. So what else is down here though then? I'm sure this is another note, yep, okay. Ooh, a secret letter. To my colleagues at Hermes Greenhouse recently, while collecting samples in the Sea of Fools, I witnessed circus members stack buckets around the tent that should have been disposed of. That is no small matter. It must be reported to the highest level researchers for further action. What's in the buckets? What's in the box? But mostly what's in the buckets. And is there really nothing down here? Huh. Odd. Peculiar indeed. Alright, I guess we just rush back and potentially... Oh, what are we retrieving? I don't even remember what it is we're... Wait. How do I get back if I drop down? Oh no, did I just miss something really obvious? Let's rush back again. Don't mind me. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Souls-likes. Too many? Not enough? Unnecessary? Or I'll play them all. Discuss in the comments below. There's a ladder. Oh, whoops. Ah, look at that. Clever. I like that. That was some pretty smooth world design right there. Simple yet effective. Go ahead. Try and get me. Go ahead and rest at the beacon. Why not? I can only assume that I'm not quite done yet. Ooh, plague weapon. What did I get? Blood blade. Oh, extended action though. Cast again when the blood sword buff is active to perform a powerful blood strike. Can break enemy super armor and the damage is increased based on the number of blood sword buffs. Oh, okay. That might prove useful. I might have to play around with that next time. Oh, and there it is. Hermes answer formula research. This item is the product of alchemy. Only those with sufficient... Yeah. All right, I see me. Let's head back. I'm just reading this to myself to see if I've read this before. So, Emerald appeared when all seemed doomed. The nobles referred to King Edward. And then Hermes entered the Age of Alchemy. All right. So, can I show you that formula? I can. After testing various formula, I have found that a high concentration of pure blood can effectively suppress the plague. Such a method is even able to remove the life force from monsters and the mutated. That is why I've asked you to gather materials for the core. Okay, quick run around just to see if there's any new memories to read. I'm gonna guess no. I don't see anything glowing. All right, let's check the map, see if that unlocked yet another subquest there. Not necessarily, no. No, so the Sea of Trees, I have to go and kill the God of the Fools, and then in the Royal Gardens, I have to kill the Sound of the Abyss. After the Unspoken Incident, experiment number 1 had broken free from its cage, and along with countless other experiments, was nowhere to be found. Rumblings and wails were heard coming from the depths of the earth, as if predicting some ominous event. Or I could go to the Hermes Fortress. I think I'm going to do that. I kind of like unlocking the subquest until what I assume is the area's final boss is unlocked, and then we can backtrack. So based on spacing of these menus, I would guess that there's a total of 6 zones. That's my guess. I have no idea how long the game is. The developers didn't give me any kind of gameplay notes. They just sent me the key to enjoy, and I am. So, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying watching. I hope you are also getting a chance to play for yourself, and if so, let me know what you think down in the comments below. But thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.